That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Morning guys, Dwayne Lulu here with Spots and Dots. Getting a late start, you know, due to work. So what is it, 8:15 or so? 8:30, so probably won't be till almost 9 o'clock before I put the line in the water, but we're gonna go get after it. We're gonna see what happens. Super high tide right now. When you get a high tide like this, guys, one of my favorite things to do is actually fish bayous. Fish the mouth of the bayous with all the bait coming out of it, because the tide's going to be falling. That's when you got a really high tide and the tide's going to be falling, and that's what we got today. So I might try to do that. It depends on if I start catching fish before I actually get to doing that, before the tide starts falling really hard. But that's actually a really good thing to do, you know, catch your bait coming out the mouth of the bayous. And this is going to be out at one of our barrier islands is where I might be doing this at. So just because it's a barrier island doesn't mean it doesn't have bayous. They do have bayous. So anyways, that's what we're going to try. I really don't know what to expect. I haven't seen too many really good reports of trout being caught, so I really just don't know. It's a day that I can go fishing. The weather's will work out, so I'm going fishing. So hey, y'all don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and hopefully we'll see y'all out there when we're catching fish, guys. All right, guys, we're gonna start off with the Matrix Mega Green Hornet 1/4 ounce screw lock matrix jig head. Got my Shimano Corrado 151 SLX DC, and fishing some grass beds. Fishing pretty close to the shoreline just because of the high tide. If it was a lower tide, I wouldn't get quite as close, but regardless, honestly, you know, I don't know where the fish are. Now it's time to put in the work, start making casts, and see what we can find out. And I will be using just a straight retrieve. Got a hit right there. I don't know what it was. First cast, one hit. Didn't feel like anything big. That's not a bad trout. That is not a bad trout. I don't know that it's a legal trout, but it's not bad. I think he's gonna be around 14 inches, 14 and a half. Let's see. 13 and a half. He's an inch off. Not bad. Deeper. Deeper. Maybe that's what it needed to be this whole time, is deeper. There we go. There's fish over there. There's a pocket of fish over there. Little. There we go. different. Look like running from that dude. Better. Gotta get it just right in there. Right in the right pocket, I reckon. They get finicky like that sometimes. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Yeah. Once I foul hooked it, other than that, if it ain't that, then it's a decent fish. Oh, what is that? Oh, that is a trout. It's a trout, but it, like I said, it's a good one. Down in that grass. Let's see. He is right at 15, guys. First legal fish. A decent trout. I don't know. Is that a trout? I can't tell what that was. It may be a ladyfish. Nope, that's a nice trout. Nice trout, nice trout. I want to drop my power pole, but I can't. He looks like he swallowed it. All right. Got a little sea lice on him or something. Get that off of there, help him out. About 16 inches, I guess. 17 inches. There we go. I went ahead and kept that fish, guys. Swallowed it and just wasn't gonna make it, I don't think. I didn't even try to release it. Just bleeding real bad, so I wasn't planning on keeping anything, but I don't have any fish at all left, so you know, maybe I'll catch 3 more keepers. Just me and my wife now. Kids are off at college. There we go. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Another keeper. Well, say it's another keeper. It's definitely a keeper, whether I keep it or not. It might be too big. If it's over 18, I'm gonna throw it back. I don't keep them that big, but oh man, I might lose this fish. God dog, that's a fine fish. Gorgeous fish. Yep, 18. So I'll keep that one too. That other fish, that fish never even flopped in there. So I made the right decision of keeping it. Oh, that was a nice one. Dang. Just as soon as I got it out there. That's good. That's good, good, good. Oh, yeah. Oh, you hear him suck in right there? Right before I netted him. Or actually, got him in the boat. And that's a male, too. Croaking. So, irregardless, I keep him just because it's not a female with eggs. But that's still a nice fish. Sir. Another 17 inches or so. 16. Alright. No rhyme or reason, guys. All I can say is grass beds, a little bit deeper water, and don't sit still. Nothing like trying to get the one last fish that you want, and you just can't get it. And after that, you're happy. And everything else goes back. There we go. There we go. That might be the one. That might be the one. Look at the bait. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the one. He's gonna be the one. Look at him, swimming sideways. He's swimming sideways. Where we going, buddy? Where are we going? Going in the boat? Yes, sir. That's him. 17 and a half. So that's it for the fishies today. I got 4. That's enough for a couple of meals. Catch and release. Catch and release. I am out of grass beds, guys. So I'll tell you what. Got the fish that I want. Really, I just wanted to come make a video and not keep anything. As I told y'all, ended up killing a fish. He swallowed it. So I kept 4 fish so far. Got enough for a decent little video. But we're going to continue. See if we can't find some fish in different areas. So as of right now, what we know is there are fish on the grass beds. Remember, where did we start? We started right along the shoreline. Nothing happening right along the shoreline. What do? We kept moving away. Kind of did some zigzagging for a little bit towards the shoreline, away from the shoreline, towards it, away. Did nothing. Nothing. And finally, I just kept going away and away and away from the shoreline and started picking up some trout. Ended up with 4 keepers. I know I let 1 go that was a keeper, maybe 2, I can't remember. But anyways, there you go. Fishing the islands. You know, everybody likes to tell you, well, I say likes to tell you, you know, you get people ask, hey, where's a good spot to fish the islands? And, you know, some people try to help them out, being a nice fisherman. So they tell them, fish right here. And while they're not wrong, the thing that I get from it is that these people that are asking where to fish truly have absolutely no idea of how to fish out here at the islands. And so as I was getting to the point, these people will tell them, you know, fish this area. Somebody else fished this area, and then somebody else fished this area. And all three are different areas, but probably that's where that fisherman has caught fish consistently. That doesn't mean them fish are there today, all right? Where I caught these fish today, I've actually never fished this far away from the island, but that's where the fish were so far. So my point is, if you're brand new and these people are helping you out, which is awesome, do not stick by that 100%, guys. I'm just telling you, the biggest and best advice, in my personal opinion, is do not quit moving, okay? Fish just all kinds of areas. If you get 4 or 5 different responses from people that fish this area, fish all them areas. You know, maybe you won't catch a fish at all in those areas. I come out here sometimes and I don't catch anything. I come out here sometimes and I do really well. And the biggest thing that I do is I move. I do not sit in one spot. I may troll around with my trolling motor in one area for a good while, but that's only because in those areas you can move 50 feet and you can be on a school of trout. And if you were to crank up and move a half a mile, you'd have went right over those trout. So you really truly never know where they are going to be. You have to keep moving, get you a couple of bites, stop, fish a little bit. If nothing happens after that, keep moving again. You know, drifting. If you don't have a trolling motor or whatever, drift. You know, that's the best advice I can give you guys. Whether it's the north side of the island, whether it's the south side of the island, whether it's on grass beds, whether it's fishing the bayous out of the islands, whether it's fishing gullies in between the sandbars at the islands, you know, whether you see just a big pot of bait, fish the bait, whether you see birds diving on shrimp or whatever the case may be, don't stop. Don't come out there and sit in one spot because somebody told you that's where they caught fish. That doesn't mean them fish are there today, all right? That is the best advice I can give you, and that is the best way to fish any of these barrier islands. Here we go. Made a move. Got my straw hat on. Try to beat the heat. Found some more grass beds, but what I'm going to do is work my way in towards some of these bayous I was telling y'all about that on a falling tide will drain, and they should be draining some bait. So we'll see how close we can get. Used to be able to get close to them. A couple of storms back. After those storms, everything changes, man. Stuff fills in with sand and whatnot. So we'll have to see how close we can get. This area looks really good though. A lot of grass beds. Let's talk a little bit about lure colors, guys. So what color is a good color? That's what you hear a lot. And to be honest with you, I'm not necessarily focused on my color as I am whether or not the fish are actually there. But right now, as you can see, that's called a green hornet. Clearish, silvery bottom, red, brownish top with some black and red glitter. Really good looking bait. Really good looking bait in the water. I do like the more clearer and cleaner water, more natural looking. Is about the only thing I'll say. But as far as, you know, should I fish with chartreuse? Should I fish with green? Should I fish with red? Fish what you want to fish with. And if you're not getting any bites, chances are the fish just aren't there. Sitting there trying to change lures is not gonna be more productive the majority of the time. I have caught fish where all they wanted was a one particular color. However, that is a very rare occasion. So But the only thing I can say as far as colors go, cleaner water, more natural. Dirtier water or darker color. You can see, believe it or not, a darker color in dirtier water. Now, God, dog, I just got hit, I don't know how many times, but I think it's needlefish. But anyway, so what is more important than that is your presentation. Your jig head size. Jig head size makes a big difference. That bait's gonna sink fast, or it's gonna stay at the top, or if you stop it, how fast is it gonna fall? You know, a 16th ounce jig head, it's gonna fall really, really slow. So there he is. So nice trout, nice trout. So, you know, if you want that presentation to stay in that zone a little bit longer, 16 ounce is good. Right now, that's a keeper trout. Right now, I'm just using a straight retrieve and it's working. And I'm using a 1/4 ounce. I don't need it to fall because I'm not letting it fall. I'm casting it and I'm retrieving it. Like I said, the 16 ounce is good. Even a 1/4 ounce is good. 1/8 ounce is in between the 16th and the 1/4. So it has a little bit slower fall than the 1/4. But nonetheless, so that's a big key. Your retrieve style. Like I said, I'm using this straight retrieve this time of the year. When the water starts warming up, that is what I use. That is my go-to. Does it always work? No, it does not. It does work most of the times though, in the warmer fishing months. It starts getting colder, I start slowing down, I start popping my rod, letting it fall, leaving it, hitting bottom, popping it. That's what I start doing when it starts cooling off. To me, that is the more important focus than lure color. So these people think they get out there and not catching anything on this color. Like I said, chances are it's just you're not catching anything because the fish just aren't there. That's just the bottom line. And that all goes into you got to keep moving. So to me, that is the deal with color. To me, it just does not make that big of a difference most of the time. Yes. Another nice trout. There we go. That fish is probably gonna die. It wasn't big enough to keep. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Coming right to me. Coming right to me. Come on. That's a good one. There we go. Yeah. Spit it out. Nice fish. Yes, sir. That's a keeper. Another nice one. Another nice one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Kaboom. Nice trout. That's a fish. Like a redfish. Guarantee you. Told y'all. This is one of them little cuts where it drains. There we go. Out here where the sharky is. Good fish. Good fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, come swinging. Whoo! Gorgeous. In the water. There we go. Gorgeous fish. Something got after him right there. 17. A little over 17. Good deal. That's trout. All right, guys, wasn't a bad day at all. Caught some nice trout, kept a few trout. Really wasn't trying to do that, but we ended up doing that anyways. Kept 4 trout and threw everything else back. Had a few other nice keepers that we did throw back, so that's good. But anyways, all in all, not a bad day. And so this is Dwayne Lulu with Spots and Dots, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Till next time,